I'm the young gun. I'm the young gun. Oh, I'm the young gun. I'm the young gun. Grassroots grind.
Welcome to the Grassroots Grind podcast. This is where we focus on mostly girls basketball, but the grassroots portion of the basketball game, the younger elementary, middle school girls and just really developing their skills. And we got a special guest today, one of our parents from the team. Normally it's me and the coaches, but we got a parent. Trish, you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a little about you.
My name is Trish. I am a Raelyn Pearson's mom on Della 00. I do have a lot of background in basketball, from coaching to playing, from tearing ACLs. So I'm pretty seasoned in the game.
A little bit of seasoning there.
A little
Okay.
seasoned, little Lars.
Okay. Well, one thing, and so I was talking to you in private a long time ago, and this is something that I think a lot of us as parents struggle with is like our kids don't know that we was like that. You know what I mean? Like we be telling them
Right,
what to do, and they be like, mama don't know what she talking about. Like how do
right.
you balance that? Like she not knowing you was really like that. You was out here.
I try to tell her, like, I know the game. I try to, show her, like, Raelyn, like, even in, like, film, I'm like, Raelyn, you should have did this. She's like, oh, I guess you're right. But, like, it's hard receiving it from me because I can be a little bit harsh on her. So, I try to tailor that back. But, I mean, I show her my accolades. I show her my stuff from track. Like, I got all that.
Hey, I was out here. We
My
about that
husband
life.
even asked me, my husband even asked me, like, do Raelyn really know, like, you played basketball and, like, you know basketball? I'm like, she heard, but I don't think she really be knowing. But when we go to tournaments and I see people, they're like,
Right.
hit her with a joke or two. Like, oh, well, both of your parents was really like that. But, she gets it more from Roderick and his friends because everybody, he
Yeah, well,
coaches.
that's another conversation, but men's basketball back then got a lot more acclaim than the women's
Right.
game. Like you had to
Oh,
be a
for sure,
purist.
for sure. For
So
sure,
for
yes.
sure. But like just on Monday, we was at the WNBA game. We saw my cousin Terry, who coached
Right,
the Shock out in Wichita, the Shockers.
right.
And he was like, he told me you was about that life. You know what I mean? Like I said, as my cousin, and he ain't
Hey,
gonna
I
lie
need
to
him
me.
to come recruit my child.
Hey, if you watching Terry, he told me that we can bring the girls out there whenever, and he can do like a little meet and greet and everything. That's
That
another
would be
story for
dope.
another day. Yeah, just
Yeah,
so they can
that'd be
see.
so dope. And they used to do camp. See, when I was in school, Wichita, that was one of the schools we went to for a basketball camp for high school. So
Hmm.
I wonder if they still do that, do like their little basketball camps. That's another thing. They don't got camps like that no more. I used to be at
Nah,
KU camp. Me and my sister, we stayed for 3 nights in the dorms at KU. We went to Wichita for high school. Man, life was amazing, man.
if they do got camps nowadays, they cost an arm and a leg. Like
Nah, for real.
we'll talk about finances and how much all this shit costs at a later. But so you also coach too, so you got a real unique perspective, right? Because you
Yes,
played at a high level, coached. You have a daughter who plays at a high level. Like
yes. I
you
sat
just
out
a
and watched the
basketball
game
family.
for so long.
Hmm.
Yes. From
What's
injury sitting out.
how's
Yeah,
that
for
feel for
sure.
you sitting on the sideline, seeing some of the decisions? What's that like from your perspective as a former coach, former player? And once again, for those of y'all that's not familiar with the show, we talk about fifth, sixth grade basketball. Okay,
Hey, girls.
hey, it's serious
Uh,
out here.
so, I mean, sometimes, I'd be like, oh my God, why they do that? Why ain't they can call a timeout? Like, if it was just coaching, why is Cedric running not tell them to call a timeout? Like, they watching the game. But for the most part, I feel like I make, sound decisions. But I mean, it can be hard for me just to shut up as a parent or just me knowing the game. Like, I'm always like vocal. Like I kind of tailor back a tad bit. Just because I know Raelyn doesn't like me to be vocal as much in the games. But I don't tell her wrong though. That's the thing. I don't tell the
Right.
girls wrong. I'm telling y'all like drive the ball, do this, do that. And sometimes like just being a parent sitting in the stands and like also being a coach, it's hard. When you're a coach, like obviously you come with your game plan, you got this thought out, like you try to make those adjustments in game decisions. Sometimes you don't see those things. So oftentimes I'm yelling it out just to be helpful.
I
And it
appreciate it.
might not come out it might not come out helpful. But like I'm just opinionated. I'm like, I think y'all should have did this. And I mean, it's just for me playing. So I'm just like always like, oh well, this is what could have changed. Like y'all could have did this, or like it's hard to shut up. I will tell you that.
I mean, and honestly, because of your vocalness and your transparency, that's why I asked you to be on first, because I feel like you could probably set the
Yes.
tone for some of the other parents to where they could feel comfortable enough
Comfortable.
to exactly. So, with you coming from like a basketball family and just a basketball background, how did Raelyn get into basketball? Did she find it, or did y'all how did this start? What's the story?
So the craziest thing ever was like I used to say, "Oh, I'm not gonna be a dance mom. I'm not gonna be a cheer mom. None of those things." Right? I'm like, "Oh, she playing basketball. Like she gotta play." But Raylan started off in gymnastics. Then she
Wow.
went to dance, and then she came to us. I think when she was 5, because she started off in the Raytown League. She was like, "I want to play basketball." So like, okay, like the Raytown League. I grew up in the Raytown League. I played in the league when I was younger, and then I got into AAU ball. And I'm like, oh, that'd be a good lead. Roderick obviously coached her and Reese. And like we seen that Raylan really enjoyed it. It was like she never could put a ball down. She was always bouncing and she was always doing something. So once she started playing in Raytown League and we seen how serious she was about it, it kind of just took off from there. Like, I mean, even on times I'm like, you should do other sports. You're so young. It was just like, no, I'm doing basketball. So really, it was like Raylan's decision. And I tell everybody, if she told me to this day she wanted to stop, I'm allowing it to. I would never force her to play.
Same. Rain was she was the exact same. She did cheer, she did dance, she did gymnastics, she did football, she did I thought Rain was gonna be a soccer player. She was like real good at
Raylan
soccer.
did soccer too. Yeah, Raylan loves soccer. She did
Yeah.
soccer, but
Like
Raylan
she
don't know the rules
well,
of
see,
soccer
I
at
don't know
this
the
age.
rules.
She
I be
kept
at
getting the
Rain's
offsides
game.
card.
Look, I be at the game yelling, like, "Rain, go get her." She'd be like, "I can't. This is my spot." I'm like, "Oh shit, don't listen to me. I don't know nothing about no soccer. My bad."
Raylan kept getting offsides. They just flag her. Offsides,
Well, that's
offsides.
her in basketball. Raylan a fucking ball hawk, bro. She be look.
Just listen,
I be yelling at her on
offsides.
defense, "Stay with your person." Like Raylan be wherever the ball at, which I
Yeah,
mean,
she trying to get the ball. I'll
hey,
be
I
like,
love it.
girl.
Don't take that away from her, but
I
you
tell
gotta be there on help side, stay with your person when we need you.
stay with your man because they be going back door on you.
Right, and they will. We getting at that age where they starting to back doors, like, for real, for real.
Yeah,
So,
for
nah.
real. Seriously.
So you actually answered my next question was, like, did she choose it or did y'all or no, when did you realize, like, that this was not just rec ball, like, when she was about it, right? You kinda answered that, so we'll go.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what is so and once again, we play
But to be fair, and I will say this, Raylan playing up, I feel like I knew like, oh, basketball would be her thing, but to know that Raylan is like a good player at her age, um, obviously, she played up, so she played with good people. So, like, she was a player that she's gonna give you 8 points, but, like, since she went down to play her grade level with Della, like, she has developed into, like, a total different player. Like, like, her confidence, like, her being able to lead, her being able to score the ball, her being able to, like, think the next play, like, or then, like, oh, if I break this player down, like, oh, I can pass it to this defender, like, I feel like I noticed how good that decision was for her to play down. And that's what made me notice, like, oh, maybe basketball could really be a long term thing for her.
well, I mean, playing up don't hurt either, right? But
Nah, playing up was great for Raylan. I'm not saying that. Playing up has gotten Raylan to where she is now. Like, she's a little bit, I feel like, far as like her work ethic and different things, I feel like that's kind of helped her because she was small. at playing up. She's small playing up. So I feel like it gave her like the toughness, like her toughness that she has. Like it definitely had helped her. Like it helped her develop her game, like all that, like because she had to like catch up because you are smaller, you are younger, you're playing against bigger girls. I mean, that's why we call her Big Ray because most of the time she had to think like she was 6 foot, but you small.
Right. In the trees.
I mean, yeah, so no, playing with Fred was great for her. Like it helped her out a lot. But when I'm saying like that dog mentality where she's ball dominant, Della have helped her develop that because she's ball dominant.
I think she had to. So when and this is just my assumption because I didn't see a lot of games where I think I only seen her play with Prep once, and it
Mhm.
is like night and day because she got so many other people she could lean on up there.
Right, right, right.
And Della, she is, it's her show for lack of better words. Like she gets all the attention, and that's what I mean by that.
Right,
Like we got other
right.
complimentary players, but she like they gonna sit like so when for me, like I knew Raelyn was good, but when I realized she was like, and I don't want to use this word like just throw it around, but like special was when we went to
Hmm.
AAU last year. When we went to
Yeah,
AAU, every game she was seeing 2 or 3, like every
right,
game. This was nationals
right,
too. Like this
right.
wasn't just like like this was nationals in Tennessee. She was seeing, and at the end of every game, a parent was coming up like, "Hey man, 00, bro, 00." I'll tell you, and I mean, she
Yeah.
ain't my kid, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like, and I'm like, so that's when I was like, well, damn, she probably is, she got it might be a future in this for her, just maybe
Right, like, and
perhaps.
I think, and you know how I am. I was like nationals. Every time we get a thing, I got something to say. Nationals, yeah, that I couldn't say that I wasn't proud of her. Like I know, like some games she was frustrated because she was seeing two, but it was just like even with the two, you was getting what you wanted. Like sometimes
Yeah,
you wasn't
still
finishing,
eating.
but like I mean, you getting two ran at you is crazy a whole game, and you still breaking the
For
press. You
for
still
4th
getting it off.
grade at the time, this was 4th grade.
Yeah, for fourth grade. Yeah, 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 for sure. Like, and then yes, like I remember a parent coming up to her because Raelyn was crying like hard, and I'm just telling her like, stop crying because you know how I am about crying. Like,
Right.
cry in the car, but don't cry
You know what I'm
here.
saying?
Like, I'm cool with you crying. I get it. Like, you're passionate about it, but I just want you to cry in the car and not here. But I mean, she was crying. She was so mad y'all lost, like the team lost or whatever. And I'm like, but you did good. I think y'all did good. It's just like y'all missing bunnies or, easy
Yeah.
layups and easy things. And a parent came up to her like, don't hold your head down. You a dog. Like, my daughter ain't never seen a player. And I think this girl is at a Texas or Oklahoma. I can't really remember. But she was like, My daughter ain't never seen a player like you before, like ever. Like you gave her a run for her money, blah, blah. And I don't even think his daughter like actually played a great game that game
Like
either,
that,
like you
yeah.
said. Yeah. And so he basically was like Raylan kind of like shut her down and the team did. So I mean, but she was a good player though. But I was like, I mean, I think that's when I was like, I think that kind of like boosted her confidence too. Like when she gets that, because I mean, taking bumps is not easy, But I feel like once she seen that, she was like, I can play with anybody. Like I
Yeah,
can really do it.
straight up.
And I also
We
think she know like she can will her teammates to do it too. Like, but it
That's my
starts.
challenge for her when she came over here, because seeing her play with Prep, and she would get frustrated with our girls, rightfully so.
Mhm.
And this is anybody who play basketball, bro. I'm only gonna pass it to you so many times if you tricking that layup off. Like I'll give you one, maybe two, but that third one, you could be wide the fuck open. I ain't even gonna look at you, bro. Like so she was frustrated, rightfully so. But that's where I
Right,
challenged her. Is like you gonna have to be a leader, and like all
right,
the great ball players everywhere. Like that's when they got to that next level is when they started making the people around them better and start
right.
trusting them. And even when they fucking up, like try to go and you know
Encourage them.
and build them
Yeah.
up a little bit.
And
And
I
I see
know,
her
cause
doing
I
that.
be going, yeah, cause I be going and I be like, I mean, she only gonna pass it so many times. I'm like, but she still has to make the right pass. Like the right pass, I don't care. Like you said, if they're open, you have to pass that. Like it doesn't matter if they're going to miss it or not. Like, and even if they do, as a good point guard, as a leader of a team, you like you can get on them, but you gotta be able to say, "Come on, next time you gonna make that." Like,
Right.
"Come on, y'all."
You get
Like,
on them.
"Come on."
Yeah, it's
Like,
not okay to
yeah,
trick
for
a layup
sure.
off. You get
Yeah,
on them.
because I mean, she tricks them too. So like, you gotta be able to be okay with like being a leader. Like, that's what I really want her to step into that role this year. Like,
I
like
think she's turning that corner, and like I said,
oh,
I've
for sure, I
challenged her.
see it.
Yeah, I've vocally, like, challenged her to be like, and I understand her frustration, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. And like I said, as a ball player who's wanting to compete, and, like, that's the difference, I think, between good players and great players is just always competing. She wanna be the best at everything. Raelyn wanna be the best. If you playing tic-tac-toe, nigga, she wants to be the best.
You
Like,
see how she was at that Christmas?
hey,
She was
uh
like, "Man, these games suck." I can't remember if it was Rashiki or Lucretia was like, "Raylan, these are just
uh,
games we picked."
it ain't
Like,
never
I
just
looked
a
at Raylan
game.
like, Raylan, like it's literally just a game. Like, have fun. Like, you do not have to be the best. But she's like that in everything. Like, literally, when I say everything, like even down to school. So
I mean, like I said, don't
some
take it
days
away
I'll be
from her.
wondering if she need counseling for it because it become a little extra
She's just
sometimes.
oh, I ain't gonna tell you how to raise your kid, but, she's you gotta be a little bit of crazy, just a hair to go as hard as she go. Like, her motor, like, and I always feel bad because I use her as, like, a comparison to the other girls. I'm like, "Raelyn
Right,
make a mistake, but you know what Raelyn do when she make a mistake? She gonna bust her ass down there to get that motherfucker back or
right,
a
right.
hard
Or
foul
block
to
it or
where you
get
ain't gonna
some
make
dumb foul.
a foul, but she ain't gonna give up on that motherfucker at all. Like, for real.
No,
I mean,
seriously.
you gotta be a little just a little bit of got a little bit of edge on you,
I
you
mean,
know?
she got me and her daddy in her. I can't tell
The
you
both of
that's
y'all.
why she not. Yeah, she a
The
little
both of y'all.
crazy.
She got it honest.
She got it. She got it
Uh,
bad. She got it honest.
so we are a competitive travel team, right?
Hmm.
What is what's the most difficult part of that from your perspective? I got my answers. But for for you, what's the most difficult part of that? Because we once again, for those of y'all not familiar, we talk about fifth and sixth grade girls, and we be hitting the road and be doing the thing. And you play for two teams. Y'all play for two teams that are both travel teams.
Yeah, yeah. Last year I wouldn't. Last year I did that, and that was a lot. And I mean, if we wasn't out of town with Della, we was out of town with Prep.
Hmm.
And as I like reflect on that, I'm like, was it really worth it? Like, she's in fourth grade at the moment. So I was just like, I knew then, I told myself this year, I'm not doing that again. So
Yeah,
we would have to pick, and I allow Raelyn to choose, like, do you want to play up or do you want to play your grade level? And obviously, she was going to pick her grade level, her friends. She felt comfortable. Like,
yeah,
and I seen how different her games are. And so I'm like, so that's when I went with it because, I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But obviously, like once we started being committed last year, and I became connected with the parents, the kids. I'm like, okay, like this is where Raylan wants to be. This is where she's comfortable. I'm in. But the traveling part of it, um, I mean, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. And I would say this: I feel like once a month travel, okay, that's great, right? Like I feel like when I was a kid, like yes, we traveled, but we also AAU was a big thing. And
it
when
was
we
a
played
huge
AAU,
deal.
yes, you had to win out your region and things like that to get. It wasn't like, oh, we pay your money and you go. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
like the shoe circuit was big for boys, but it wasn't big for girls like it is now. So like AAU was our only option. Like we did travel to like St. Louis and Wichita's and things like that and play in tournaments, but it was like local. And when I say local, I mean like Midwest, basically. We
yeah,
didn't
like
travel no
regional.
more than eight.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't travel no more than 8 hours or something. But I feel like now, like even us, like playing on a 3SSB circuit, you know how I feel about that. Like I just feel like fifth grade, it might not be worth it. Like, and
technically, we
clearly
ain't
we
even supposed
went,
to
we
be on
went
it
down.
yet. Like, it don't
Yeah,
start
we're not
until
supposed.
sixth grade.
Right, don't start the 6th grade, and my whole thinking of that was, like, their 5th grade, they gotta look forward to something, like, you giving them this stuff 3 years in advance, because 7th grade is when it counts. I was just like, I wasn't really feeling it, because of money, financial,
For sure.
and also the thing is I get experience. People always say, like, "People worried about winning now, winning now." I mean, in 5th grade, like, no parents trying to waste money to go lose. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Especially on that stage
Yeah,
and
I'm
that
trying to
cost.
compete. Yeah, I'm trying to compete. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, but when we did go down there, we did have great success. So like, it kind of like bit me in the ass. But still, like, I feel like money wise, these tournaments are wacky.
Bro, we had a tournament this past weekend. It was $70 for the weekend in Lawrence, which is 45 an hour
See,
away.
I thought it was 60. See, I'm glad.
I'm glad we pulled out as 5th grade, but 6th grade
Right.
still went, and, I helped coach because Coach Howard wasn't able to make it, so I stepped in for her, luckily as a coach, so I got in for free, but Lord,
And I wish I made Raelyn play in it because I was just like, it still was
I made Rain
something to
play.
do. Yeah, I know. I heard somebody call me. Was like, Della played, and I was like, no, they didn't. It was like, no, Rain played. I was like, who would Rain play with? The
She
5th
played
graders
with
out.
6th grade.
And
Yeah, I
yeah,
made
they
her
was
play
like,
up.
nah, she played 6th grade. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, well,
Mostly to take the pressure off of Ray, because that's one thing is Ray always whenever we getting pressed, which, everybody gonna throw at this age, everybody throwing a press, like, I try to we need other girls to handle the ball confidently like the way that Raelyn does, and so I was trying to give Rain so she could feel that from 6th grade,
right,
but the competition out there wasn't. It was some good teams, but some of them was the teams that we play here, and it wasn't worth it. And then, never mind, I ain't gonna talk shit on nobody, but we ain't gonna play up with that team no more. And we'll just
right.
leave that there. Um, so,
Y'all play up 6th grade, right?
yeah, we
Or
played with
six?
the 6th
Y'all
grade.
play 6th grade, 6th grade. Yeah.
Yeah, Rain played with the 6th grade Della team.
Got you. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
so 5th grade pulled out completely because there was only 2 or 3 teams in the 5th grade pool, so they pulled out. But
Yeah.
I wanted Rain to try to 5th grade don't 6th grade don't have a ball handler like that, so I tried to get Rain to help handle the ball up there, which she did okay.
Right, right,
She
right,
getting better
right.
at it, but, she
Yeah, I
still
could
got
see
some
her
work.
confidence coming. I think that drill that they did in practice was pretty. That was a good drill where you
It
double
was,
them and
wasn't
then
it?
you release
I was
them and
getting
then you gotta go
impressed.
1-on-1. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that. That
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 was
was
Roderick's
that was a nice
idea.
drill.
Gotta give
Oh, that's
credit where
great.
credit's due. That was a good one.
Hey, a point guard.
I'm sorry. So this is another story for another day, and I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. But all of us as guards or as coaches are guards, right? Like we got that part.
Rabbit.
We got that part under control.
Yes.
We got
Where
some
we lack
opportunity.
it is we need y'all got a post coach that can come.
Yeah, we got some openings available for.
Yeah.
But nah, seriously, we our bigs they need some loving, and I've been trying to
Yeah.
dig in a little bit of research to give them some stuff, but that's an opportunity for us, for sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
for
West
sure.
we just got a lot of good guards. Like we got a lot of good guard play here in
Right.
the West for people that come out that made it out of our city. I
Yeah.
mean, yourself, Roderick, like all good
Yeah,
guards,
it's a lot of guards,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Maybe
Um,
Raylan will be a post. She wears a 9 shoe, so once, she catch up to her
Hopefully,
height, maybe
she'll
she
spell
go
out.
to a post.
You ain't small, he ain't small either, so, she still there's still hope for her yet.
Technically, I am a small guard.
I mean, you ain't small as a woman.
I was undersized as a guard when I was playing basketball. I'm
How tall are
5'5".
you?
People
5'5"?
5'5".
Okay.
People assume that I'm like 5'7", but I just have
I
wrong
really
arm,
thought you
like
about
wrong
5'7",
arms.
5'8". It's probably because you talk loud. You talk like you big.
Yeah, 6 foot. Period. No,
Right.
I'm literally only 5'5". Been marking since I was 16. My
I
sister's a
mean,
half an inch taller than me.
and y'all twins? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she got me by a half an inch.
How was she? Was she like that? Tell the truth.
You know what? No, for real. My sister was like, the difference between me and my sister is like, she's going to listen to the coach. She's going to play in the circuit. Like, my sister started varsity. She did all those things. I've never started varsity because me and my coach, we just, I was a little bit different, like I'm going to go do a spin move and do a layup. And he wasn't really into all that, but that's just
Hey,
how my game was.
that's crazy though, because like now, like we used to get in trouble for that, and like now that shit we teaching them at practice. We like you gotta get a tween, you gotta
Yeah.
get a behind, you gotta get you a spin, get you a step
Yes,
through.
yeah, no, like in school, seriously, I remember I did a spin move and I made it. It was at Sumner. We played against Sumner Academy, and I remember a girl was right there, and I spent and I took it to the other side, did a left hand, subbed me right out.
Coach still pulled you out, yanked you like
Still
that.
pulled me out. But no, my sister was like that. She was really good. My sister was a shooter, but I played guard, but really she's a shooting guard. But they put her in a guard in high school, but in college she was a shooting guard, and she like made all regional, all conference. And
Really?
then I tore my knee the first day of college practice our freshman year, and then literally she tore hers at the end. We were going into nationals. Uh, we were playing in region, we were winning, and my sister stole the ball, and the girl got mad and kind of like kicked her in the back of her knee, and her knee
Damn.
blew. Yeah, it was crazy. But she had made all conference, all regional. Like she was doing it.
Let me ask you this, because you are an emotional person. I mean that in a good way. Uh,
And
how do you? Because the car ride home and Rain don't have a great game. I be asking the Lord to forgive me because I be away.
uh,
You know what I mean? How do you handle the emotions of your kid? Because Raelyn is passionate. Like I said, she got both of y'all. What
yeah.
when she doesn't perform, she perform most of the time. But when she don't have a good game up to her standards or what she's capable of, what's that car ride look like for y'all?
To be honest, I used to be real bad at that. I used to tell her like, "Oh, you played like not like." I don't be trying to tell her she played terrible, but I be telling her like you could have did more. Like I do try to work on my words that I use with her because she is a girl, she is emotional, she's already hard on herself as is. But I remember when she first started with prep hoops. Coach Brooks was her coach, and he gave us like this paper that said like, your kids are getting coached basically by their coach at the game. The coach is hard on them. They don't need you to be in the car and, be their coach in the car. They need you to be a parent. So whether you felt they did bad or good, it was like, you need to tell them like all the good stuff they did. Like you can give constructive criticism, but you don't need to hound on it too long
I
because
like that.
it's already done. So he sent that to us. And like, yeah, it's taken me over time to work on that. But like, yeah, car rides now, I'm like, Raelyn, just get over it. Like, it is what it is. If you didn't do it in that game, you got to do it the next game. But yeah, it used to be like, you could have gave me better. I'll waste my money.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I used to.
But yeah, no, like Raelyn, she know. I mean, now I feel like she don't even come to me directly after a game if she has a bad game. For one,
Because
she
she already
just
know.
doesn't want to hear it. Yeah, she doesn't want to hear it. So she doesn't come to me. So which gives me a little bit of time to like kind of gauge her temperature. Like, she really trying to hear it or not, but nah. Now I'm pretty decent. Like I just tell her, like, you did good. Do you feel like you did? I asked her three things.
There you go.
How do you think you played? How was your effort? And is there anything you could have changed in that game if you felt like you could have changed something that you did? Those are my three questions I asked her now. And after that, I'm done. I'm off of it. I'm like, well, so what we doing now? Like, what do you want to do? Like, but I mean, after games, typically we stay because Raylan's a gym rat. She want to watch everybody else play and go watch this and do that. So I really don't even get time with her in the car, to be fair. And to be fair, she'd rather hear from her daddy, which is crazy.
Yeah, because
She'll
that
get in the car
nigga.
and I'm like, you're nuts.
Yeah.
The only time she don't want to get in the car with him is like if he really, really pissed her off. And then she's just like, yeah, I had enough. I'm going with you. But other than that, she's getting in the car with him.
Well, I mean, so you touched on something kind of leading into my next question is so Raylan's a gym rat. Um, how do you balance like because she in the gym 6, 7 days a week, like no joke. Like,
Yeah.
how do you balance first off, like her not getting burnt out, but then also keeping her love for the game?
Um, so I have been worried about burnout lately with Raylan just being in the fifth grade and just the way that she just want to be in the gym all the time. But I also know that Raelyn likes other things that she likes to do or want to pursue. And so, for instance, um, I mean, me and her dad had a conversation about it. Raelyn likes to dance. Like she wants to do ballet tap. She wants to go back and doing that, but she doesn't want to give up ball. And so we did find like a little dance camp in the summertime to give her another outlet. I feel like in fifth grade it is very necessary to have other outlets, other sports you do and things like that. And so that's one way that I'm like, cause the next day after we did all this interview for the camp, she comes to me like, yeah, I don't think Imma be able to do the camp because Imma miss workouts at Tonka at 9:30. I gotta go to do this, and I'm like, "Bro, you're not even in high school. Like, no, you're
Right.
not missing camp. Like, that's not you can do that after 2:30. Camp is from 7:30 to 2:30. You can go to the gym, I promise you. At 2:30 on the mark, you can go wherever you wanna go. But you need to do something else because I am afraid of the burnout. The way that she loves it, I don't think she would get burnt out, but I still think it like it's very necessary that she has other activities that she do outside of basketball. So like that was my way of like keeping her from burnout. Like, but I do tell her too, like another thing from burnout that it helped too, like I asked Raelyn, like, "Are you tired today?" Because sometimes she can get real tired. Like she don't get home till 9 o'clock sometimes after practice. You know, practice is getting out at 8:30. You don't get home
Supposed
to
to be 8.
9. Right. Y'all want to run over and waste my no, I'm joking.
You ain't
Yeah.
joking me.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. Because remember that one time I was like, yeah, wrap this up. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But no, but Raelyn gets homework. So it's just like I asked her too, because that can be that's a part of the burnout too, is like you trying to balance schoolwork and then go to practice. I remember one week she didn't come to practice because she had so much homework that Tuesday. She was like, she came to me and was just like, I can't do that. Like, and then you want me to stay home and I mean, come home, take a shower, eat, do homework. And she's up too
Dinner.
late. So,
Yeah.
yeah, dinner. So she's up too late. So, I mean, I give her breaks too when necessary. I always ask her, like, what's your mental? Like, how do you feel? And obviously, that's far in between that she wants to break. But like the gym, she loves the gym. Like, she stays with her dad because he has access a lot to it. So, like, that's a part that like him and her connected. Like they're going to be in the gym all the time. Like
She
and
love
she
it.
loves it.
Yeah,
She
she
loves
she
it.
genuinely do.
But I definitely think it's very necessary to balance basketball life. Just for instance, like basketball, like all this traveling, like you miss birthday parties or your friends. You just miss key pivotal points of a childhood that I don't feel is necessary to miss right now. You got seventh grade and up to miss all that. Like high school, you're really gonna be missing because high school is when you
When
know,
you really
lock
out
in
here.
really. Yeah, you really out here traveling. You're really trying to get exposed to get to college. So I just feel like I always try to tell her like it's a time for that. Like I get you love basketball, but you can do other things. Like I did other things. I ran track. I played flag football. Like I did other things outside of basketball for sure. So that's
Yeah.
why I want her to do that too.
No, for sure. And I think, earlier this year, around the holidays, Rain hit a wall to where Rain used to go get 200 makes a day, not 200 shots, like 200 makes.
Hmm.
She'd pick,
Hmm.
20 shots and make 10 or pick 10 shots and make 20, just makes, right?
Hmm.
To where we went, like, on vacation or something, and we came back, and she just was like, I'm like, "You touch a ball today? Did you touch a ball today?" And she was like, "Nah." And so I let her slide for a little bit, but now she back at it, by choice. I don't even gotta say nothing to her. But I think
Right.
that that is why or where they are different, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, I don't wanna I'm happy that they let like, Rain actually watched basketball. When I was in the 4th, 5th grade, I did not watch basketball. Like, I can hear it in the other room right now. She watching the NBA playoffs. Like, I did not watch
Yeah.
basketball when I was a kid.
I
I do not.
loved watching basketball,
I
man.
do now,
What?
but not
Yeah,
then.
when I was a kid, I loved watching basketball. I don't know because my dad loves sports too. Like we just was a sports family. We loved it. Like I mean, you couldn't tell me when I was a kid I wasn't going to Tennessee playing for Pat Summit. Like I wasn't going to play in the WNBA for the comics. Like you couldn't tell me any
Hey,
of
the
those
comments
things
was
were
it.
never. Hey, you couldn't tell me none of those things were coming true because I watched it so much. Like I love it. Like even now, I sit down and watch it. Like I love all sports, like football. I never. I mean, I play flag, but I've never played football. Like I want baby them to play football so bad that I know he shouldn't. But like
Yeah.
I just love football. Like I just love sports, and watching it was just my
I
thing.
love football is my favorite sport to watch, but I don't want my kids to play football. Enzo played football one year, I almost broke his nose in flag football. I'm like, God damn, Enzo. But
No, but yeah, but Raelyn watches. But to your point, Raelyn watches basketball a lot, and like I love that she do watch it, and I love that they have like that OTE. Is it called
uh
OTE or OTA? OTE or something like that.
yeah,
But she loved watching that, and I love that she watched that because, like, that's like a dream, like that can very much so be obtainable for them. Like those are
easy.
high school girls doing that. Like
Yeah,
something fun. Like they actually watched like their recruiting process, or it was even like a Sarah Cannon. What's that school that Jada? This is how she started liking Jada a lot. She had watched like obviously I coached at Raytown, but Jada had played at Blue Springs, so she seen her there. She liked her there, and then when she moved, they had like a show in California that was on, and like Raelyn was like locked in, like she knew every high school player, top player, and I was like, girl.
I heard her
And
talking
so
to
then
somebody, and she was like, "You don't know who such and such is?" I was like, "Damn."
yes, she loves it. Like, and then that's how she seen Juju because Juju was playing against Jada. I remember we surprised her to the Pac-12. Like, she was so lit about that in third
So,
grade. And
so
so, no, yeah, for
I
sure.
interviewed her yesterday, her and Nadia after practice yesterday, and I was talking about the WNBA contracts. And she
Yeah.
low key said it. I don't know if she knows she said it, but she said it so confidently. I was like, what does that mean to y'all to see these women getting paid millions of dollars? She's like, when I get to the league, I'm gonna be getting it's like she just said it like it was nothing. Like she knows
Yeah,
she
no,
going
I
to the
seen
league.
that.
She
When she
knows she
said
going
that,
to
I
the
said,
league.
speak it into existence, daughter. You got it, girl. Speak it
Didn't
to
even didn't
existence.
flinch or nothing. Like, I love it. Yeah.
Listen, hey, when she get drafted, we gonna show that clip.
Hey, for sure. I'll
You
post
know,
it.
they
It's on the
always
YouTube on the
You know, they
2023
always show
basketball.
you, in 2nd grade, they said they was gonna go to UConn. Look,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
said, "Right, look, mark your schools down right now."
Rain said she want to go to UConn. I was like, I don't think you should go to UConn, babe. Like, not that you can't, but it's gonna be the best of the best. Like, you should go to a school and make a name. That's what you should
Yeah,
do. But I mean, if you
yeah,
go to
I was
UConn, look, we're gonna go whoever paying for it for real.
yeah, Raylan's top teams, she gave me 5. She said LSU no, she said South Carolina is 1st,
Hmm.
LSU is 2nd. She said Notre Dame was 3rd. She said USC was 4th, and then she said UConn was 5th.
Oh wow! So them is
Yeah,
actually Rain's same schools, but a different order. So
nice, yeah.
yeah,
Those are Raylan's order for right now in 5th grade.
UConn's first, South Carolina, LSU, USC, and she actually didn't say Notre Dame. So just those four.
So
But
Raylan said Notre Dame because she loves him. No, she loves her.
yeah,
If she can get her game like girl, I better be unstoppable.
man, I'm telling you, that's another thing I do because Raylan's so unselfish, which is great. But I need you to be a little so. I need you to get some money. You think they're gonna be mad you out there? You scoring points? Like no, go get you some money. Quit playing. I mean,
Nah, for
she
real.
can give you 20 a game. Like for those that are watching that think I'm bullshitting, she can give you 20 a game. I don't even want 20, right? I mean, I do, but give me give me 16, and then you can
Dude,
divvy up the rest.
her middle school coach wish she could play. Well, I would call her middle school coach because 5th grade can play obviously middle school ball. That's what they play. They play 6th grade. Uh, they told her one game to go get 40. And
Shit, I'm
Rayla would
sure.
not do it. She definitely could do 40 in that league, but she
But
will
say for
not
school
do
ball,
it.
they can play.
She won't do it. She won't.
Yeah, man. We
Hold
gonna
on,
get
I
her
gotta
there.
grab a
We
charger.
gonna
Hold
get her
on.
there.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta grab a charger.
Well, honestly, like I said, that was
Yeah.
all my questions for sure, for sure. You got any shout outs or anything I had let her shout out her Instagram on the other call on the interview.
Yeah.
Raelyn the baller 00 because that's what she
Double
got left
zero.
in the
And I
tank.
almost
She leave
said
it all on the
4 because
floor.
double zero. Zero fear. What? Zero doubt, zero fear. What my shirt say that Stormy made me? I forget. She got a little saying.
But
But no, I don't shout out to Della. Like I feel like you guys are putting in the work and, doing what needs to be done for those girls. Those girls are really like uh progression and showing growth. I mean, I
Right.
give y'all a hard time all the time,
And we appreciate it though, because
but
we need that. We really do. I don't care what nobody
yeah,
else say. Because my wife is the same way. She be on our head. We got a good group of parents, and our girls are
we
really
do
locked in with each other, like outside of the court. Like they be
for
at each
sure.
other's house on the phone. Like we got a good group of
Yeah, they ain't been to
that.
my house yet, but listen, that's because I stay in a
look,
townhome, and you guys are not coming to and ransack mine
look, I told
and
them they
drive
ain't
me
coming back.
crazy and drive me crazy.
We had the whole team over here. I was like, that was a terrible idea. Like, why did we think this was? Yeah, never again.
Yeah, nah.
We might have
Mm-mm.
onesie twosie, but we ain't never bringing
Yeah,
all
onesie,
10, 11.
twosie. No, for real, because all 10 and 11 is crazy.
It was dirty work.
Well, I did that for Raelyn's birthday party.
Oh,
Remember
that's different.
Rain and
Yeah,
Nadia? Well,
the
Rain and
pajama
Nadia.
party.
That was when she was playing with them. That was a lie too. Never again. I tell Raelyn, them times is done. We
Yeah,
ain't even doing birthdays no more. We checked that.
Stormy is
So
not
that's
gonna
why
allow
y'all.
it.
So that's why we need to stop traveling so much. Y'all don't give me room to do a family vacation. Like I need to have time for my family vacation.
Okay, so I was trying to wrap up, but so we feel like, and when I say we, I'm speaking as a unified front, as the coaches.
Hmm.
There's not a lot of stiff competition locally, and that's why we want to hit the road so much. That's just, that's just. I'm just speaking as
Okay,
the.
collectively, I get that, but and you might need to cut these clips.
This really we gonna edit this out right here.
Edit this right here. Collectively, I don't feel like we have went. You're saying locally, like as a Kansas City, but we haven't
Kansas
went to a Wichita. Yeah, but we haven't went to a Wichita. We haven't went to a St. Louis.
we
We
got
haven't been to
Iowa.
those places.
Yeah,
Iowa. We haven't been to any of those. So to hit the road continuously far out, like I don't know necessarily if that's necessary for fifth grade. Let's play our age division in a St. Louis. Let's play our age division in a Wichita. Let's play our age division in a Columbia. Like
right.
I mean, and let's see where we go from there. Like now, sixth grade, we can talk business. I mean, obviously our parents were doing it, so we're going wherever y'all say.
Yeah, but
But
still, I get you.
if I had to say so into a change, like that would be my change. But
Yeah, and just
it's a little too late.
for those that's watching, we are fifth grade playing up sixth grade on the Adidas circuit, which is we had a little bit of success, more than I expected. If I'm being 100% honest, as a coach, probably shouldn't say that. I thought we was gonna get a lot more resistance, a lot more resistance. We went down there and we split. We went 500, which was, and honestly, we
Yeah,
could
we
have we could have
split.
won them all. Like that first one, I don't know what happened. I wasn't there.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. But the first one, I think the first one definitely we would have lost, but I don't think we would have lost as much as we lost. They had a girl on that
That's what I was
team.
about to
I
say.
mean, she reminds me of my teammate when I was a kid named Danielle Adams. That girl, she was a post, but she can give you a 1 through a 5. And
They
I mean,
said
she was going
they
to
said her
work.
footwork was impeccable,
Her footwork was impeccable, and she was making it like she was great to me. Like I liked her game. And
and
then
she was looking me in the eye. I seen her when I was there. I was like, ooh, she was.
yeah, nah, yeah, she was taller than me, I think. She might have
Yeah,
been taller than me, but um I mean she was just a great player. And then they had another little guard. She was pretty good too. So like it was just a lot that game. And then after losing Raelyn that game, which I was kind of pissed about that. But
yeah,
um because I'm like, if as a ref, you're not even there. Another
that's
ref called
wild.
something else. That was wild. Like you came
And
all the way over there, and it happened in front of the other team's bench. You think if she really threw a punch, the coach would be just okay? The coach was looking at the ref like, "What is going on?"
that was,
I
and
mean, and then I went back and watched the videos of that game that you posted. I
yeah,
went back and watched the video of that. Braylon never threw a punch, but also the scoreboard, the ref came and talked to the scoreboard lady, the girls, like they just didn't have a point. And so even when Elgin was trying to call a timeout, the scoreboard lady got up, went to the base, like to the sideline, was like, he's trying to call a timeout. And I was like, oh, wow, that game was so crazy. Like,
Let's say
maybe I
we
just
we
didn't
lost
remember.
Elgin. Elgin, like the most cool-headed of all the people.
Hey,
If he
Elgin
could
threw
get
that
kicked out, there's no
phone,
hope for
and
none
that
of us.
ref must have thought Roderick threw that phone and T. Roderick. I said, Jesus,
That's
we
it.
are doomed.
And I
We
honestly
are
think that
doomed.
impacted Raelyn's, like, tournament, what word am I looking for? Like, her standings, they gave out, like, the MVPs and stuff. I feel like
Right.
she easily would have been an MVP, but they probably snubbed her because she got that,
Ejected. I
ejected
feel
from
like
that
she
game.
got ejected. Yeah, that's what she got
Yeah,
smart.
which, I mean, I guess if she
Unfortunate.
really got ejected, that's understandable, but that was kinda messed up.
Yeah, and they also said if she got ejection and ejection stand, she wasn't gonna be able to play that second game.
Wow. But she
But
played. Baby
but she played
David.
because they looked at the film, I guess, and talked to the coaches and talked to the crowd and the girls at the scoreboard. And I was like, she didn't throw a punch. At
Okay,
least that's what the director guy came and told me. Because I was
good.
like, listen, I ain't paying you $80 for me not seeing my child play.
Right. You know what? Actually, though, that was a surprisingly cheap tournament. It was still expensive, but I thought it
It
was gonna
wasn't
be more.
80. It wasn't even 80 though,
It
was
was
it? It was like
50.
50. I'm
It
about to
was
say it was
50, but I
50. I'm about
thought
to
it
say
was
it
gonna
wasn't
be
80.
80. When
Yeah,
AAU was
I
80, I
mean,
was like, "Oh, this Adidas, they about to hit
you
us."
was 80. When I went to Kentucky was 80. Run for the Roses
Mhm,
was
Run for the
80.
Roses.
And the crazy part is after their session, the older girls was 90, and after that session was 95.
Bro, I went to see Caitlin Clark play for $40. I told Rain, I was like, "I done paid more money to see you play than I just to see Caitlin Clark play."
No, seriously, the Pac-12 tournament when we went to Vegas, Vegas was $20.
Bruh. I was
Like
like,
what?
"You better give me
And
some."
I'm watching Juju,
Right,
Juju, Cameron Brinks, all them was in that. Like, nah, that was crazy. Jada was in it. Like,
bro.
I was like, yeah, we're
But,
doomed.
yeah, I mean,
Hey, bring me
we
back
love it.
the Keys tournament for $25 weekend pass, and we
Hey,
straight.
bro, Kansas City Keys, that's where I got my start at.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm talking
me.
about? Them was the good
KC
old
twice.
days.
Nah.
Oh, but, it is late, and, I wanna value your time. I do appreciate you. Imma try to have this posted, probably by tomorrow. I'll post the whole thing, but then I'll also kinda break it up into sections based on what we was talking about and stuff like that, so, um,
Oh Lord, I ain't never had this to
no.
put my fat face on the internet. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna put it on there. You'll be on there tomorrow. Tell your friends. No, but no, I really do
Absolutely
appreciate you.
not. Don't even put that on your page.
I appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate your candor, you being transparent, being yourself as usual, and stay on us as well. Stay on our heads and hold us accountable.
So, all right, who's your favorite player?
Michael Jordan.
No, on Dilla. Who's your favorite player on Dilla?
Oh, Raelyn.
Oh, Rain.
Oh,
I
Ray.
take
It's
Michael
Ray.
Jordan
It's
too, though. I'm
Rain. It's
happy he didn't
Rain.
say LeBron, one of them. Yeah.
He loves LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, I can't hate.
Oh,
I
you
can,
love
but
it.
I ain't. I remember he told me when I first met him, he's like, I got to see LeBron. That's the first thing he told me. He got to see LeBron trying to show me a picture. He did show me a picture,
He did.
actually.
He did. And he got to shake his hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was
He
real
did.
proud of that. I would be too, honestly. I ain't gonna hate. I saw
He
LeBron
was
play
pissed he
last year.
wasn't playing, though. He didn't play.
So we saw him play last year, and I'm a LeBron hater. I keep trying to hang up. I'm a LeBron hater, and my
You
kids
need to
love
hang up.
LeBron. And so I'm talking shit on LeBron the whole trip. We went to New Orleans to see him play the Pelicans because that was like the cheapest game. And this
Mhm.
nigga LeBron dropped a 30-point triple double. I was hating on this nigga the whole trip. I'm like, damn,
And now he playing with his son. You can't hate on that
I
man.
can't, man. I really can't. Shout out to LeBron, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
Shout
but
out
I'm
to
I'm still a
LeBron.
Jordan dude. But yeah, I gotta respect what he's
I'm a
done.
Jordan dude, but LeBron is LeBron.
Yeah, so you gotta respect what he's
You
done
ain't
for the
seen
game.
nobody do it. Ain't
Nothing
seen
like it
nobody do it
for this long. Still jumping out the
for this
gym.
long.
Yeah,
Throwing
jump
backdoor alley hoops to his son.
to his son. Yeah, it don't get
To
much
his
better than
son.
that.
It
it,
doesn't.
it really don't. We'll probably never see that again.
Let me go play with Raelyn real quick. No.
Right. Come on out of retirement, put some ice on them knees. No.
Nah.
I appreciate you. But do keep the app open just for a second, just to let it get to it. It's showing you at like 99. So you actually showing you at 100. So you should be good, but just give it like 10 seconds to make sure it fully uploads there. And then you can close out of the app. But
Okay.
I appreciate you, Trish. See you
See you said.
see you tomorrow, maybe.
See you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Are we having
All
a
right, Amy.
team meeting tomorrow?
Tush.
I don't think so. Yeah,
Mom,
I don't know.
tell
I'll
Lisa.
see you. Y'all
Mama,
take it easy. Go to bed.
tell
Dang.